Good day everyone, I am Jasper Archirante, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install Windows Server 2012 R2 in VirtualBox virtual machine. So in my previous video, as you can see, I already show you how to download it with the given link of our teacher. So we're already given a link where to download the Windows Server 2012 R2 ISO image. So in this video, I'm only show how to install it and all the process that's done in this video. So let's get started and open up Oracle VirtualBox. And then click the new icon here and name the operating system. I'm gonna name it Windows Server 2012 R2. And then the type and the version is already configured in the default, so all we need to do is to click next, enable to proceed, and then create the virtual memory. The memory size, I think it is enough, is 2 gigabytes. Click create and then click next, dynamically authenticated, so click next, then click create, and then click the start button here, then wait for the Windows Server 2012 to start. So this is it. So as you can see, the Windows Server 2012 R2 ISO image is not it's not showing here, so we need to click this icon and then click add with this image, and then you'll just go to the download folder because it's being directed here. I downloaded it. I think this is the Windows Server 2012 R2. They click open, click choose, then start. So I'm gonna full screen. Windows Server 2012 R2 running. I think this is it. So we're already in the Windows setup. So we don't need to configure everything. So click next to proceed. Next button, and then basically install now. Setup is starting, so we need to wait a little bit. So in this case, Windows setup, we need to select the operating system that we want to install. For the first time, even without a far knowledge about this setup, it's a little bit confusing, but our teacher gave us the video, show us the sample how to install the Windows Server 2012 R2, and I see in the video that the guy who made this video choose the number 2. I think the standard evaluation server, and in this case it is also, you can see in the description, there's I think there's some explanation here. So we need to choose number 2, standard evaluation server. So click next, and then click the check the I accept the license terms, check the checkbox, click next. Then basically there's a question here, which type of installation do we want? So I need to select the custom install Windows only, this for advanced user, and where do we want to install Windows. So basically this is a partitioning system where we can create a new partition, delete and format partition. So I don't need to configure everything, and click next in order to start because we're already done this in VirtualBox virtual machine. So click next, and this is it. We're installing the Windows in the virtual machine. The computer will restart several times. This may take a while, and I think this will not last. It will finish up in less than an hour. For some of people using virtual machine, they say that virtual machine is at the disadvantage of the virtual machine is eat up all the memory in your computer. That's the disadvantage, but it also depends of the user, how he manage it, how he manage the RAM. It's called memory consumption of the virtual machine, because as you can see earlier, while configuring a setup in this process, we can see that we can also configure the RAM, and you can see 2 gigabytes I set in this installation. That's why it also depends on the memory size, allocate the size of the memory. So we will take a while. We will wait a while, and this will take a while also. The only reason also why we choose the Oracle virtual machine VirtualBox is recommended for a teacher, because he said that it is lightweight and than other virtual machine. So I think Windows needs to restart to continue. So we're waiting for 4 seconds. Basically, when installing a Windows, there's no difference between installing it on VirtualBox and virtual machine and the process. The only difference is when you install it using a bootable USB flash drive in your computer, you will need to navigate to the BIOS and configure everything, set everything in order to boot it in your USB flash drive, and also the process. And in VirtualBox, there's no navigation to BIOS, so we'll need to configure everything and get started. So we'll wait a little bit. I think we'll wait for a few seconds. Windows server is starting. So loading. I think this is it. So we need to sign into this computer. We need to input some password and re-enter the password. So when I was in senior high school, our teacher taught us how to install the Windows server. I mean the Windows server and the client. This preparation. It is a preparation for assessment, and we're using a default password. So I remember when I was in senior high school, so I need to reuse that password because I already done with it a few years ago. So this is our default password when I was in senior high school, using this default password. It is also a password, but you're using a symbol and numbers here. So click finish, then finalizing the setting. So this is it. So at the first installation, a little bit confused and don't know what to do, because as I navigate in this window, press Ctrl Alt Delete to sign in, and I use it to my laptop. I mean in my computer, and it will not work because we're not in VirtualBox. So I rewatched the video, and then very simple. I think very simple. I also remember when I was in senior high school, we used to do it in a click the input keyboard, and this is the thing that we want to do in order to be navigated. So I forgot it because I already done that a few years ago. So configured, we need to type our password. So we're in. This is it, Windows Server 2012 R2 Server Manager. So this is it. So that's all. We successfully installed the Windows Server 2012 R2 in a VirtualBox virtual machine. So let's test it. Task Manager Control Panel. So it behaves like a normal Windows operating system. So I think that's all for today, and thanks for watching my video about installation in Windows Server 2012 R2 in VirtualBox virtual machine. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching my video, and see you in the next video. Thank you.